Hello and welcome to Bottoms Down Chair Yoga for Everyone. I'm Carol and I'm so glad you've joined us today. We're coming to you from our YouTube channel, Bottoms Down Chair Yoga, and if you haven't already subscribed, we'd really appreciate it if you would do that. It helps us out and you just are notified when new videos are uploaded to our channel. We are going to work into some twisting poses today. Now, just like always, I'm going to guide us into it very, very slowly and gently. But if at any time you're feeling uncomfortable or it just doesn't quite feel right for you, then just hang out for a few breaths because you know we're going to be changing things up and you can just join us again. We will stay seated in our chair the entire time and you do not need anything other than your chair. All right, let's get started. So we're going to come up nice and forward in our chair. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Think about pulling that belly button into the spine, keeping that core engaged the entire time. It's always very important, but I'm going to tell you, during our twisting poses, it's even more important. So it's really going to be key that you keep that belly tight as we move into our twisting poses. And I'll cue it a lot. Believe me, you're going to get tired of me talking about it, okay? All right, let's go ahead and put our feet firmly on the floor. We're going to take just a few moments to ground those feet to the earth. So think about having those 4 pressure points behind the big toe, behind the little toe, and then you've got 2 points of the heel. Think about having all 4 of those points equally weighted on the floor, okay? Next, we're going to think about grounding our sits bones. So we have these pointy bones that we sit on. They hold our weight, and I want them to be equally weighted. So if you feel like you're kind of leaning one way or the other, just make whatever adjustments you need to make so that you feel like you are equally weighted and grounded to the chair. The next thing I want you to think about is lifting your heart up, pulling the shoulders down. Let's place our hands lightly on our thighs, palms are facing up. Close your eyes and breathe. Focus your attention on your heart center, letting go of everything outside of the room. Now I want you to focus on your breath. Just feel your natural inhalation and exhalation. Next, we're going to elongate the breath, inhaling a little more deeply, exhaling a little more completely. We're going to move into our belly breath, that diaphragmatic breath. As you inhale, the belly extends as we engage our diaphragm and fill the lungs from the bottom up. And then as you exhale, you're going to actively pull the belly button to the spine as you push the air up and out of the lungs. Go ahead and do that at your own pace a few times. And breathe normally. We're going to do that again. This time I want you to, in your head, count to 4 as you inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to count to 5, 6, maybe even 7 before you inhale again. Go ahead at your own pace. And breathe normally. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your intention for today's practice. One more breath. Bring your hands back down to your thighs and open your eyes. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Drop your chin towards your chest. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And drop your chin towards your chest. All right, go ahead and look to the front of the room. Let's look over our right shoulder. Let's look to the center and look over your left shoulder. Go ahead and look center and roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. And reverse it. Just a little tension release in those shoulders. Nice. All right. We're going to shrug our shoulders up. So this is one of those times when I want you to shrug your shoulders into your ears and you're just going to let it fall. Let's do that again. Shrug those shoulders up into those ears and then just let it fall. One more time. Shrug up and release it and roll those shoulders. One at a time. And reverse it. All right, let's go into our mountain pose. We're going to stretch that spine first. Lengthen through, shoulders are down, belly is tight. Bring your palms together. All right, interlace fingers, pointer finger to the ceiling. Let's lean our mountain. So as you're leaning your mountain, you want to make sure you keep this hip down and also think about your feet, right? So make sure those feet are staying grounded to the earth. Come up and let's lean the other way. The whole body tends to want to come with, right? So as we lean, the whole body says, okay, well, I'm going to come with you. Let's come up and make a big circle around. I can even sometimes feel my opposite foot wanting to come up. So we don't want that, right? We want to keep this, if you're leaning this way, we want to keep this side down. Let's do that again. Up we go. Interlace finger, pointer finger to the ceiling. Let's lean the other way first. All right, keep that opposite side down. Up we go, and let's lean the other way. Should feel super good. Come up, make that big circle around, and release. And let's roll those shoulders one at a time. Okay, we're going to move into a cat and cow. So we're going to begin warming up our spine. So we're going to place our hands lightly on the thighs, pull the belly button to the spine, round the shoulders, tuck the chin, and really feel that stretch in the upper body. All right, let's lift up. Grab the back of your chair, lift your heart up into cow. Remember to keep the shoulders down. Let's do that again. Rounded, hands on those thighs. Pull the belly button in, tuck the chin, round the shoulders. And we're going to lift up, grab the back of the chair into our cow pose. And feel that stretch through the heart. We're warming up the spine and release. And let's roll those shoulders again. You guys, if you've been with me, if this is your first class, then you'll learn. But if it's not your first class, you know I love the shoulder rolls because it's all about me. All right, we're going to add on, well, we're going to begin that extension, right? So that right arm is to the ceiling, left hand is on the chair. Up we go. We're going to lean into it. All right, feel that sideways. Now, the thing I like about this one with your hand on the chair is you can get a little deeper into that stretch. So I want you to really deepen into that stretch. Feel that sideways, really stretching, keeping that opposite hip down. Are we ready? Let's come up and we're going to go to the other side. So I want you to lengthen up first. Really try to touch the ceiling And then we're going to lean into it. So we want to lengthen that spine. So you'll hear me talk about that a lot. You hear me talk about it anyway, but especially today, because when we begin doing some twisting poses and come up and roll those shoulders, we definitely want that spine nice and long before we do any twisting. And reverse it. Okay, we're going to come up again and we're going to lean. Okay, now listen. What I want you to do now is just look up at the ceiling. So there's just a beginning baby twist. All right, let's take that twist out and we're going to come up and let's do the other side. So we're going to lengthen up as high as we can go. Lengthen up. Shoulder is down though. Now we're going to lean into it. We've got this hand on the chair. This hand's on the chair for support. Just bend your elbow as you let yourself fall a little bit further into the stretch. Turn, look up at the ceiling. Oh yeah, take that twist out and come up and roll your shoulders and reverse it. Okay, we are going to do our half Lord of the Fishes. And a little brain freeze there for just a moment. All right, so we're going to take this right leg and we're going to knee, actually, and we're going to bring it nice and open, feeling that inner thigh stretch. We've done this one before. If you've been with me, you know. If you haven't been with me, don't worry. We're going to take you all the way through the whole thing. Take that left arm, bring it all the way around your body. Grab your chair, okay? You've got the back of the chair. Crown of the head lengthens. Turn and look over the back of your chair. So now you're not looking at at your video. You're looking over the back of your chair, and it's fine. Don't worry, I'm not doing a thing. Just breathe. All right, now release it, and we're going to do that again. You're going to come around. You're going to lengthen the spine towards the ceiling, and then you're going to turn, and you're going to look over the back of your chair. Yep, we're breathing into it. One more breath and we're going to release it, okay? And we're going to face forward. Checking in, see how everybody's feeling. We're going to open this leg up, okay? We're going to take that arm, bring it all the way across the body, grab the chair and lift the crown of the head to the ceiling. Turn and look over the back of your chair and breathe. All right, let's go ahead and release that, and we're going to do that one more time. Bring that arm across, grab the chair, all right? Lengthen the spine, crown of the head to the ceiling. Turn and look over the back of your chair and breathe. All right, go ahead and face forward. Okay, we're going to get going. We're warmed up now. Bring your hands to your heart. So what we're going to start with is a sun salutation B. And if you haven't been with me before, don't worry. I'll lead you through the whole thing. If you have been with me before and you've done these before, then you're ahead of the game and it's all good, all right? So our hands are at heart. We're going to make a big old circle, big sun. Come up to mountain pose and you're going to bring your hands to your heart. All right, if you can follow your hands with your gaze, that's good. If you can't, don't worry about it. Big circle around. Bring your hands back to your heart, but we're going to keep on going all the way up to mountain pose. Interlace fingers, pointer fingers up to the ceiling. Shoulders are down, belly is tight. We're going to lean our mountain one more time. We're going to come up and we're going to lean our mountain the other way. Remember, your feet stay firmly grounded to that earth. Big circle around. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's add the breath. Inhale, exhale, big circle up and around. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here, exhale, up we go. Big circle around. We're going to keep on going all the way up to mountain pose. Interlace fingers. Inhale here, exhale, lean. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, lean. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, big circle around. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, up we go. Listen, change is coming. Now we're going to come into a forward salute. So you're going to bring your arms by your side, kind of like airplane arms. Shoot your head up where the ceiling and the wall meet. Your seat is back behind. You're stretching through that spine. One more breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's keep going. Up we go. Big circle around. All right, are we ready? Let's come back into that forward salute with airplane arms. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Bring your hands to your heart and take a moment. Okay, checking in to see how you're feeling. So remember, this could be your version, and this is a great version. If you have okay with your low back and you're not getting dizzy as we put our head forward, what we're going to do instead of that forward salute, we're going to bring our hands to our shins and we're going to do a halfway lift. See the difference? So it's still the same idea of shooting your head forward, right? Stretching through that spine. But instead of being here, we're going to be a little, heart is a little lower, and we're stretching through here, okay? And then we're going to just roll up nice and slow. All right, is everybody with me? You choose your version. Here we go. Hands to heart. Let's add the breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Big circle up and around. Bring your hands to your heart. Up we go. That's your exhale. We're going to dive forward. Belly button to spine. Put your hands on your shins and give me a halfway lift. Inhale here. Exhale. Tuck the chin and roll it up nice and slow. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale. Up we go. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Forward. Forward salute is fine, or you're going to do a halfway lift with your hands on your shins. Extend the head forward in whichever version you're in. It's all good. Tuck the chin and roll it up and checking in. Okay. How's everybody feeling? All right. So we're going to move into our sun salutation B. So what the B piece of it is adding a chair pose. So let's everybody together, let's do a chair pose. We're going to do 3 versions of the chair pose just from here before we add it into our sun salutation. Okay? So version 1, the main thing to think about is you do want your legs to be at that 90-degree angle, so you don't want your knees to be in front of your toes, but you do want to be able to push through the heels. So if your feet are too far forward and you try to push through your heels, it's really hard, okay? But if you bring those feet back so that you've got that 90-degree angle and you push, then you can actually lift your hips up. But we're not going to lift our hips up the first one, okay? So everybody, let's do just a chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart. So the important thing here is I want you to activate the upper body. So you're pressing your palms together. You're super active through the chest, okay? Belly button to spine. So you're active through the whole top part of the body. It really does help, okay? Belly button to spine. Bring those hands to the heart, all right? Take a deep breath in, and all you're going to do on an exhale is act like you're getting out of the chair, but you're not. All right? I don't want you to lift your tush up. I know it's harder. It's actually a little bit harder, I think, to hang out here than it is to just go ahead and get up and release it. Okay? We're going to do that again. So you're acting like you're going to get out of the chair. Your quadriceps are engaged. Your belly is tight. You're acting like you're getting up. You're pushing through those heels, but your tush stays on the chair, okay? So bring your hands to your heart, take a deep breath in. On an exhale, pull that belly button in, act like you're going to get out of the chair. Breathe, 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 and release it. Okay, so that's version 1 of our chair pose. And that's a great version, and you can stay right there the entire time, and it's fine. But if you're with me, bring your hands to your heart. We're going to take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, we're going to actually come up out of that chair, okay? My belly is tight. I'm activating my quads. My knees are behind my toes. I'm pressing, 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 and we're going to have a seat, and we're going to do that again. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, we're going to lift up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. One more breath and have a seat. Okay, the final version of our chair pose today, before we begin twisting, We're going to bring our hands to our heart. Our belly button is tight. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to come up out of that chair. And then what we're going to do is we're going to extend our arms long out in front of us, okay? So here I am in a chair pose. My hips are back. Do you see that? My knees are not forward. My hips are back. My hands are out in front of me. My elbows, I'm not, crunched into my ears, right? My shoulders are back. I'm breathing. One more breath and release. Okay, so you have 3 versions of your chair pose. And I'm going to lead us through all 3 versions. And then you can pick and choose. So if you don't like the version 2 or 3, then you can stay in version 1 and it's fun. All right, are we ready? And we're going to add that twist. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, we're going to make that big circle around. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, up we go. Dive forward. Give me a halfway lift. Extend, extend, extend. Ready? Here we go. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Act like you're going to get out of the chair, but don't. Hold it and breathe. One more breath. Listen to my voice. We're going to twist. My left ear is towards the floor. My palms are pressing one against the other. My spine is long. Come back, center, and release it. How do you feel? All right, hands to heart. Inhale here. Exhale, big circle. Inhale here, exhale, dive forward, give me that halfway lift. Extend that spine long. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Act like you're going to get out of the chair in your chair pose. Ready? We're going to twist the other way. I really don't care which way you twist it. It makes no difference. Just do the other way this time. And that ear needs to be towards the floor. You're looking out, not up, not down. One more breath. Take that twist out and come up and have a seat and see how you feel. The other thing that is important is after we are twisting, we always want to come out of the twist first and then sit down, okay? So try not to make all of that one big movement. I want you very distinctly take that out and then sit down, okay? All right, how are you feeling? Are we ready to move on? Bring your hands to your heart. Here we go. Big circle, up we go. Dive forward, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, up we come. The seat is up out of the chair. Take a deep breath in, and we are going to twist. Take a deep breath in. Come back, center, and have a seat. Ready? Hands to heart. Inhale here. Exhale, big circle up and around. Diving forward. There's your exhale. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here, exhale up. We come into our chair pose and we're going to twist the other way. We're going to come back out of that twist and we're going to sit down. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, up we go. Dive forward. There's your exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Come into your chair pose. Let's extend those arms long and breathe. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, we're going to twist. Extend that spine long, belly button to spine. I want the twisting to be happening right at the rib cage, okay? We tend to want to have those shoulders doing the twisting. I want the rib cage doing the twisting. Come back center, have a seat. Inhale here, exhale, up we go. Diving forward, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Are we ready? Here we go. Chair pose. And twist. So if you notice, I want everybody to look down at your knees. This knee is going to want to come forward. I don't want you to let it. Pull that knee back. Think about pulling back in that hip. We're twisting, twisting, twisting. Take the twist out. Have a seat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, up we go. This is our last one, I promise. Both sides. Dive forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Remember, you can keep your seat on the chair if you want, or you can come up with me. We're going to extend those arms long into a full chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're twisting. I want everybody, take your left hand, place it on that hip, and pull that hip back. Right? Twist through the rib cage. Pull that hip back. Make sure that knee is not forward. One more breath, back to center, have a seat, take a deep breath in, big circle up, Diving forward, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your heart. Up we come to chair pose. We're going to twist. Take this hand, bring that hip back. Don't let that knee come forward. Take a deep breath in. Take the twist out. Have a seat and take a break. How do you feel? Right? We just went through quite a bit of work in that twisting pose from chair. So we started in chair and then we twisted and we went in both directions several times. We didn't stop, did we? You're like, yeah, no, we didn't stop. So see how you feel. Checking in, right? Checking in, all right? Can we just do one more twist? That's all we're going to do. But this one, we're going to hold it. So instead of moving through them like we just did, we're going to actually hold it for just a little bit longer. So you may begin to feel those quadriceps shaking just a little bit, right? Remember, we want to keep this hip back. If we're twisting this way, we want to keep this hip back. Okay, here we go. We're not even going to do the sun salutation. We're going to come straight into chair pose. All right, are you ready? Are you with me? Let's twist. Hold it and breathe. Making sure that you've got this hip back. This knee is not coming forward. This ear is towards the floor. We're breathing. We're breathing. We're breathing. Come center. Don't stop. We're going to go straight to the other side. I know. Belly button is tight to the spine. We're rotating. We're twisting. One more breath. Come back center. Have a seat and relax. Very, very good. All right. Okay. We'll just take a deep breath in and a full breath out. A deep breath in. And on this exhalation, go ahead and let your eyes close. Flip your palms to where they're facing up. Respect yourself. There is much good you can do in this world, but if you don't respect yourself, it won't get done. Respecting yourself does not mean being arrogant, greedy, or self-righteous. On the contrary, it means living with generosity, compassion, humility, and understanding. You are more than a collection of automatic emotional responses. You are more than just a self-serving sluggard. You have the capacity for intricate, complex thought, careful, measured action, deep and fruitful relationships. Value and respect all you can accomplish by working to accomplish it. Genuinely respect yourself, and then your respect for others will have real value. Respect the contribution you can make, enough that you actually do the work to bring it about. Respect yourself enough to push yourself forward and extend your respect to all others. Respect yourself, respect the opportunities you have, and lift life higher than it's ever been. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Extend the left arm long. Flip the palm up towards the ceiling and release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. And release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Extend the right arm long. Flip the palm to the ceiling and release it. Bring your hands to your heart. Honoring one another, we say Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. Remember, if you'd click on that subscribe button from our YouTube channel, we'd really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.